My skin is glowing, my energy is flowing, confidence growing, glow up is loading. When I look in the mirror, I see everything I want and everything I can ever need. I attract success, success I achieve.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Life with Naturally Nicki, and I'm Nicki. Alright, this channel focuses on me navigating my life after divorce as a woman in her mid-30s. So if that is something that is of interest to you, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications so that you don't miss a thing whenever I post. Alright, so today I want to welcome you if you're a returning member of Naturally Nicki Nation. And I just want to let you guys know that today we are going to be talking about something that hits very closely to each and every one of us, all right? Self-love. Now, if that is something that interests you, make sure you stay tuned for more. All right, guys. Self-love is the foundation of your journey to confidence and resilience, right? So it is just knowing that you know that your self-worth is not tied to any outside validation, that you are who you are because of exactly who you are without any strings attached. Does that make sense? Now, the first way for you to do that is to recognize that your inner strength and your inner beauty is beyond what, society tries to portray it as. So, prime example, I know you guys hear the podcast kings. Lord, they get on my nerves. And all of society just talking so much about single moms this, and single moms are the reason why the households are run down now, and single moms, blah, 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 blah. They make the worst children. But the reality of the situation is, without strong single moms, this train won't be rolling the way that it's supposed to at all. There are plenty of jobs and obligations that single mothers do that we just absolutely do not get enough credit for. Say it louder for the people in the back. Nah, we really don't get enough credit for. And it's up to you to make sure that you stay in your purpose and don't let those outside distractions impair what you're trying to do and how you're trying to build with your children. So one practical tip that you can do to just clear all that outside chatter and clutter in your life is to speak affirmations to yourself. Speaking kindly to yourself over your life, over your children, will work wonders, right? When society is all against you and telling you, no, you can't, you aren't, you need to speak back to yourself even louder. Your inside voice needs to be way louder than those outside external voices. All right, you need to tell yourself that I am this. My family is this. I am a wealth creator. I am a generational wealth creator. I create responsible children. I create kind children. You need to speak those affirmations to yourself like your life depends on it. And if you need some tips with this, I have some on my stand store. So once again, if you need a little help with this and you don't know exactly what type of affirmations you should be saying to yourself, I definitely have some affirmation cards available for digital download in my stand store. So make sure you click on the link in the description below and get you some affirmation cards. I have money affirmations, parenting affirmations, self-love affirmations, self-care affirmations, any type of affirmation you need for your daily living. I got you, boo. Don't you worry your pretty little head, and make sure you check it out, okay? Start your day with daily affirmations, all right? Speak kindness to yourself, and if you need some support with this, I have plenty of daily affirmations that you can use available in my stand store, all right? It's just a click away in the description bar. Another important but practical tip that can help you with, just loving on yourself and making sure you're aligned with self-care is journaling. Now, journaling is a practice that helps you not only reflect on everywhere that you've been, but also focus on where you're going, right? You can journal for different purposes and different stages in your life. Now, just because I'm a divorced mom does not mean that I'm only journaling for things surrounding my divorce, right? Right now, for the year 2024, I'm really focused on staying and getting closer to God. So I specifically have been working on this journal. I got it off of Amazon. Okay, that's a lie. Boom, pump the brakes. My mom got this journal for me off of Amazon, all right? She bought it for me for Christmas, and honestly, I have been loving every single moment of it. It's really insightful. It's really like, I feel like it's so perfectly aligned with everything. And I have no attachments to this journal. Like, I don't know the the author. I don't know anything about this. All I know is that it's available on my Amazon storefront if you guys want to purchase it. But if you're looking to get close to God, then journaling, this specific journal, is going to help you. Like, the prompts are very, very, very telling. I thought this was very thoughtfully made. All right. Journaling also helps. Journaling also helps you, reflect on your qualities, reflect on things that maybe you feel like you need to work on personally. I mean, you can also like freestyle journal and just put all that's, cluttering your brain, and just put it on the floor. Like, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm struggling with. Honestly, starting someplace and like dating it and putting the time, and then looking back later on and noticing that you are achieving all the things that once used to be a struggle for you, is so empowering, and it is definitely going to help you on your self-love journey. So make sure you get you a journal, and it could be any kind. Some people use journals with prompts like the ones that I showed you here. You can use a prompted journal, or you can use just a notebook that is just free, where you could just write down your thoughts and your opinions. Now, in addition to journaling, you also need to, participate in activities that are going to bring you joy and just, make you feel like you have a boost of self-esteem. So, prime example, for some people, it's DIY projects. It could be painting. It could be exercising, whatever it is for you, right? Some people do journaling, but it has to be something new, something fresh, something that makes you feel alive, right? When I was back home in New York, I used to do pole fitness. Now, pole dance fitness, a lot of people are thinking like, oh, it's just about being sexy. It's just you trying to do. No. One, if you've ever taken a pole dancing class, it is hard, especially if you're a thick madame as myself, and you got to pull yourself up and you need that upper strength. Like, it is difficult, right? So you need to find something that's going to challenge you, but something that is also fun. Like, I love learning about, I love to dance, so learning dance routines was helpful. But then also me being stronger and seeing the effects of the pole fitness on my body. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing back then. So I probably should take another pole class because I miss it. But whatever it is to you, some people, they get into CrossFit, or they get into whatever, roller skating. If back in the day, you used to be in the skate rink, you was at the key. Okay, right? You was out there doing tricks and stuff. Go get you some roller skates. Go take the kids skating with you. Show them all that you know. Like, let them see you in a different light. And most of all, let them see you happy, because you're doing something that causes joy. You don't always have to bring them with you in the beginning, especially. You just do it for yourself, because that's something fun, and you want to make time for something that is going to boost your self-esteem, because essentially that's what your inner child needs. You want to feel that fun and that vibrancy. Okay? All right, next. I talk about this a lot because it is important. You have to build some type of community. You are not meant to go through any part of this human experience alone. That's whether it's divorce, that's whether it's just anything. Like, you need support. And it's okay. Like, some of y'all sit here talking about I'm superwoman, I could do it all. That's all right, sis, but you don't have to. Like, we're here to work smarter, not harder, all right? So get you a community. I don't care if it's once a week and you just want to meet with people who are like-minded to do Bible study, or if you just want to meet with your homegirls once a week for brunch, or just a wind down to just, this week, these kids, this ex-husband, co-parenting. Can we start a wind down for co-parenting? Because I got some stories, but that's not for this video. Get you a community that will support you in everything. So, but all jokes aside, seriously speaking, you need to connect, grow, and share with people who actually, they can connect to your journey, right? At one point in time, I was married, right? So I had married friends, like-minded friends. Now, when I started to transition to my separation and my divorce, I can no longer go to my married friends because, unfortunately, they don't share the same perspective of what I'm going through. You over there happily married and thriving with your family and your kids and stuff like that. And while I'm not bitter or anything, it's just that we're on different points in life. That's like, I'm not going to ask my single friends for advice about marriage. If you ain't never been married, no shade or anything, you may know some things, but there's some things that only come from experience. And that's it is what it is. Like I said what I said. Don't come for me in the comments. But yeah, literally just find you a community that can relate to you and give you sound advice on things that you actually need and the support that you actually need. If you don't have friends like that, be sure to join my Patreon. The link will be in the description. I am dying to like just start a once a week, group where I could just chop it up with people. I don't want to only just talk about my experience, because you guys are going through the experiences too. I've recently gotten some emails and I was like, people are like writing me, so asking me my thoughts and opinions on certain things. But again, let's build community. Like, yes, you hear from me, but I want to hear from you too. Give me some tips. Help me out, sis. Help me. Nah, let's help each other. That's what it's all about. All right, guys. The journey to self-love and, just embracing your inner power it's ongoing. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. You're going to keep on going through this over and over and over. Think about it like a video game, right? Right now, you're just on the base level. You're on level 1. You're going to continue to grow in self-love, and you're going to continue to grow, but you're just going to move up higher in your levels, if that makes sense. So whereas now you're going through it yourself, then next level you start sharing your tips with your children, or they start seeing it on the outside and how you're treating them, because you will start to, it's inevitable. When you start to change how you are on the inside, it's going to poke through on the outside. It's just going to be what it is. All right. So make sure that you're showing up for your best self for yourself. Again, I say this time and time again. You cannot help others if you cannot help yourself first. So be kind to yourself. I didn't think about this when I was making this video prompt, but to have this during Women's History Month, I'm kind of like, okay, come through alignment, right? So empower one another, share your stories, and just, again, be kind.